It's Sunday, January 29th, 2023. Time for another fireside chat with Dizzy. And of course, the fuzzy little puppy dog who has just jumped up on my lap and is trying to lick my face. You have dog germs. Okay. Yes, I love you too. She was just up on the bed until I started shooting the video. And of course, she's had to come and join me. This has been a crazy winter. It doesn't seem possible that it's already the end of January. This has been the warmest winter that I ever remember. The ground is not frozen, which I cannot ever remember being this late in the winter and not having the ground frozen. Most days are 40s, 50s. Nights it's not even getting overly cold out. Got trees tapped the other day and I'm not getting any sap. I was thinking, well, maybe because majority of the trees I had tapped before, well, maybe I just didn't do something right. Well, there's some that are new and I'm getting nothing from them as well. So all I can think of is that it's just been so warm that conditions aren't right. So I hope that I'm going to even be able to make syrup this year. Now it is supposed to turn cold this weekend, so I'm hoping that that'll help. We've been getting a lot of rain, which I'm glad it's not snow, but it's making it very difficult to get firewood. I'll be going tomorrow to be getting another load at my daughter's house. Past couple of times when I've been out there, let's see, the last time that I went out I had more time. The only problem being the bar apparently for the 16-inch chainsaw is no good. I started cutting wood and saw it was making a really strange noise, so I stopped and chain didn't want to go around the bar. Since I didn't want to mess anything up, I stopped cutting. I did have my little battery operated chainsaw with me and did cut some up with that, but honestly I didn't feel like messing with the battery operated one. That's fine if I'm cutting smaller pieces, but with the size wood that there is out there, I just didn't feel like messing with it. Plus I was tired before I ever got out there and it was just taking longer to cut with that. 14-inch one is fine. I'll be taking that one out and going out tomorrow. If I can get more wood than I normally have been getting for the past few times, then hopefully this week and next week, if the weather is good, and I'll have all the wood that I need. I was able to finally get more done on the house side. Still not as much as I want to because I've got to spend so much time doing the firewood. And of course, I got to drive out to my daughter's, which takes me about 30 minutes. So, that's an hour there and back. And of course, going out to the farm, it's 22.1 miles round trip, so that takes time, especially since I had to do that twice a day. Good thing is, now that the days are getting longer, egg production has really picked up. Excuse me. I actually got 35 eggs yesterday. So it won't be too much longer and I'll be figuring out who's laying what color eggs and figuring out who I want to keep. Don't think they're all laying yet, as I know I have more than 35 hens. I got a tickle in my throat. But I'll be getting chickens sorted out and getting rid of the ones that I'm not keeping. I've been getting some really beautiful green eggs, which is the color I've been trying for a few years now to get. Makes me almost want to look into the genetics behind all these chickens that I can figure out how to get this color egg consistently, because I really like it. I'll have to do a video and show you the colors. But it's really nice to have them. Got more of the house cleaned. I haven't been doing my messy house challenge videos because basically I wasn't getting anything done in the house. I was able to get some done this week, still not as much as I wanted to, but it's better than it was. I am making progress, so that's good to know. And still haven't heard from the electrician about when or if he's able to come out. And I've been making it so far through the winter. It hasn't been that bad out temperature wise. Electric bills are higher than I want them to be, but not as bad as they could be. So I'm not as concerned about him getting out as I was because we just haven't been getting the cold weather. That it's supposed to be cold this weekend, and looking at the long range forecast, they're not calling for any more really cold weather. In fact, I don't know that the ground is ever going to freeze this winter because, other than, it'll be frozen some of this weekend, but then it should thaw right out again because it is supposed to go back up into the upper 30s and lower 40s for overnight temperature again. So, be actually warm enough if I had the time I could go out there and get my garden all prepped. Maybe once I get done with the wood, we'll see. I am hoping that another 4 truckloads that are good, solid, overflowed, whatever you want to call it, and I'll have all the wood that I need for the winter. I think that's about it. I know I'm tired. I'm trying to get up earlier in the morning now because I'm finding if I can get up earlier in the morning, I get out to the farm. Most days I get more done. Of course, then I have days like today where I just don't feel like doing anything. And it was Sunday anyway, but it was cloudy out, and I didn't feel like doing anything because it was cloudy out. Tomorrow I think is supposed to be sunny. This week is supposed to be dry. So I'm hoping I can get more done. I'm hoping that if it's sunny out, because like I said before, I'm like a flower. I need that sun. I need to remember to take the vitamin D because that does help me. But so that's about it for me for this week. So I will talk at you later.